What's up, fellow Wolfpack members? Tom Wolf here. Welcome to my top 30 of all time. And here's Fudgeable, aka Yazoo, and Evie's over here. She's over here. Oh, I can see her. Anyways, my number 30 on my list is going to be Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. This is a childhood classic of mine. I used to play this a lot with my dad back then, as well as another game that's going to be on this list later on. And Evie's sniffing the microphone. And this is a game, as described by Fox McCloud, it looks like a DS game, but this is the game that came before the DS, how it looks and stuff, and it's just a very fun racing game. I'm gonna say right now, it's my favorite racing game of all time, and I gave it an S rank, because of nostalgia and memories, and the tracks are awesome, and everything's cool about it. I love this game. My favorite's Luigi and Yoshi in this game. Yeah, go check it out if you can for the Super Nintendo. Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart SNES. On to number 29.
Okay, well, number 20. Oh my god!
Number 29 on my list is going to be Wild Guns, another game I used to play with my dad a lot back in the day, and Yazzie really wants it. Yazzie, drop. Good. So Wild Guns is just like a classic arcade shoot 'em up game, and it's only like a 35 minute game. Yeah, Wild Guns, I just miss playing that with my dad a lot, and this means a lot of nostalgic memories. The ending credits is cool and stuff like that, and I gotta learn to look at the camera. But yeah, Wild Guns, if you're looking for like a quick arcade fun shoot 'em up, this is the game for you. Great music, awesome characters, awesome system for the Super Nintendo, and this is Evie, the Chicken Nugget. Alright, anyways, on to number 28. Number 28 on my list comes from the first fighting game I've ever owned on the PS1, and that game is Tekken 3. Yeah, there he is, Tekken 3. Yeah, Tekken 3 is the first fighting game I ever had for PS1, and that game is still very good to this day, which is why I made the list. It's a very solid fighting game, cool fighting roster, awesome new mechanics to a fighting game. This was a revolutionary 3D polygon game back in the day, let me tell you. And there's a lot of cool modes in it too. There's like a volleyball mode and like a Tekken Force mode where it's kind of like a action beat 'em up adventure game. Like it's really cool stuff. Tekken 3 offered a lot to the table, and honestly, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I was gonna say I'm excited for the PS5 game Saifu, and I just can't wait for that. That's how Tekken Force reminded me of that mode. So anyways, let's get to 27. Check it out. Streets of Rage 4 is my number 27 spot for this list. Streets of Rage 4 is an awesome game, and Fox McCloud got me this, and it came with a cool keychain. Yeah, I use it daily, and this is one of the best beat-em-ups I've ever played in my life, honestly. Let's see how Saifu does for the PS5 though, but I think this game's still gonna beat it, but let's see. I mean, I really overplayed the crap out of this game, and it's still fun to this day. I did a lot of extreme crazy challenges in it. There's a very fun new survival mode in it, and I really urge people to play this game if you're looking for a good rock'em sock'em beat'em up time. This is a very good beat'em up game that stays true to its roots of its predecessors and just builds upon it. And I love Streets of Rage 4 for that. It's just great. It got the blaze, got the axle, got the skate, got the freaking OP Shiva. It's awesome. Highly recommend this game. Play if you never heard of it or tried it yourself. And anyways, let's get to 26. Alright, number Yazzie, hey. Gotta be careful. Number 26 on my list is gonna be Yakuza VI for the PS4. And this is a very fun you know what? This game is the most similar to Saifu PS5 coming soon. I keep bringing it up because I'm so pumped for that game. But this is like a 3D action, like adventure, like explorer beat 'em up. That's what it is, and that's what Saifu is gonna remind me of. But we're talking about Yakuza Oh shit. Yakuza 6 for the PS4. Definitely recommend this game if you're looking for like a really deep, engaging story, and if you want to kick bad guy butt in a 3D beat 'em up way. And you can do all these cool heat actions, they're called, and it's just insane. I pick it over Streets of Rage 4 because there's just like more variety of what you can do in this game with Streets of Rage 4. Because Streets of Rage 4 is like your average, not your average, but like just like your like what you kind of expect from beat 'em ups, but with like 3D beat 'em ups, I feel like you could add more to the table if it's done right. And I think this one does it really good. Hopefully Saifu does too. Anyways, let's get to 25!
Yazzie, you're crazy.
Ada White! Nice kill, bro. Number 24 on my list is gonna be the Resident Evil 2 Remake. This game is what survival horror is all about. You know why? Because if you play this freaking game, on hardcore difficulty, this game will kick your ass. This took me a good 3 weeks just to master down all the techniques, which path to go. Like, these zombies, they don't give a shit. If you shoot... Did you just yawn, Yazzie? If you shoot them in the head like 4 or 5 times, then they're just gonna like still come after you. Yazzie, oh. Like this little dog will attack you and stuff. There's like these like zombie dogs, and yeah, like Yazzie's fast and she's aggressive and crazy and cute. I mean, Resident Evil 2 Remake, oh man, that game's great, but you really gotta practice it. And it's an experience I won't soon forget. Especially with Mr. X. I mean, it's Mr. X. You can't mess with that guy. Yeah, so I think that is 24, 25 on my list. And now let's get to the next one, because I am starting to lose count. Right, Yazzie? Number 24 on my list is if you get Street Fighter and Tekken together, and then you get Street Fighter Cross Tekken for the PS3. You know, this game is criminally, like, underrated and stuff. This game gets very overshadowed, and it sucks, because I really like the mechanics system of this game. I like the tag team combos and all that stuff. I mean, maybe Street Fighter 4 came a little before, but this one definitely expanded upon it in a whole new way. And people only talk about Street Fighter 4 and not this game, and people should definitely talk about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. This is a very good game, but I heard they, like, broke it later on, like, how, like, it fights, because you could, like, boost your character with like certain gems and stuff, and it totally ruins the game. But if you don't get the gems or any of that bullshit, this game's just so good, and I could look past that flaw because I don't use the gems. I don't buy my way into games to better my characters or whatever. That's so stupid. Whenever people say like you have to spend $100 to make your character this strong, I mean that's where gaming is dead for me. I'll never play again at that point. That's so dumb. There's no more skill. Anyways, I was on a little rant there, but yeah, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, very, very solid game. And they were supposed to make a Tekken Cross Street Fighter, but it never happened. But we got a Street Fighter Cross Tekken, so oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, let's get to 23. Yeah. This game is Resident Evil 6. Number 23 on my list is going to be Resident Evil 6. I even put this in my most unpopular gaming opinion of all time because this is, like, a lot in people's opinions, like, one of the worst Resident Evils ever made. This one right here, Resident Evil 6, for PS4. And I just don't believe it. And if you want to hear me go more in detail about it, like, just see the unpopular gaming opinion by Tom Wolf, because this game is very underrated. There's, like, basically 4 main games in one, and they're all great. Some of my favorite characters of all time, like we're talking Leon, Chris, like Jake, Ada, like there's just so much this game has to offer, and a lot of cool side characters and all that stuff, and I can play it right now. It's just a very fun shooting adventure game, and it does Resident Evil right. It's basically 4, 5, and 6 are just really great Resident Evil games. 5's the weakest of the others, in my opinion, which people won't agree with me, but yeah. I mean, they're all great. But the first 3 for the PS1, they're still good, but some of them just didn't age well to me compared to 4, 5, and 6. And they're gonna remake 4, by the way. And 6 is great, by the way. I'm talking about 6. Anyways, let's get that 22. Number 22 on my list is going to be Punch Out for the Wife. Right here we got yeah, Punch Out for the Wii is such a awesome game. It's definitely the best Punch Out in the series, and it made it so high up on my list. And yeah, because it's really fun. Punch Out for the Wii. Definitely check this one out. It's a very fun pattern-based like memorization game. Great music. Just a fun Punch Out game. If you like Punch Out, definitely play this one. Punch Out for the Wii. Awesome game right here. And yeah, she's crazy. She punched the crap out of Ozzy Biwa. But he might return. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm gonna wear the mask anytime soon. Anyways, let's get to number 22. Or 21. Yeah, 21. Let's go. Okay, no crazy intros or anything. Number 21 on my list, crazy girl, is number 21 Def Jam Fight for New York for the PS2. And I think it's also for GameCube if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York. I talked about this game a lot throughout my channel, and I'm going to talk about it again. Def Jam Fight for New York is a very solid fighting game, and if you see these patterns coming out of the blue, you notice I'm picking a lot of fighting games, because I fucking love fighting games. It's like a game of chess to me. It's always like a fun way to play like a fighting game, because it's like, you never know like what your opponent's ever gonna do exactly, and it's like fun to like mix up your strategy here and there. That's why I love fighting games. And they're definitely on like my top 50 games of all time, and keep in mind all 51 of these games are S rings. That's saying something. Yeah, so Def Jam Fight for New York, a lot of famous rappers, a lot of cool rap music, because I'm not even into rap, but I actually like a lot of this music. Awesome graphics for the time, very good mechanics for fighting, very unique. It's kind of like those old WWE or WWF games, like World Wrestling, you know I'm talking about, Triple H, Stone Cold, Kane, all that stuff. It plays like that, but a lot more smoother and more bone crunching and awesome. And yeah, I mean, I highly recommend this one. This is a gem. This is a diamond in the rough that no one really like brings up as much as they should, or they should remake it or something. I'm just very shocked already. Anyways, we'll get to 20 to 11 in my next video. Anyways, stay classy and always eat your pizza. Here's my camera. Boom shakalaka. Here's the Ozzy. He's crazy.